the last lecture we have seen the Jablonski diagram. Now in this lecture we are going to study different photochemical reactions. So in this lecture we are going to study the photochemical reactions of olefin. The first one is photoisomerization. So in this case, now see the first point, the interconversion of cis and trans isomers of an alkene is called isomerization. That is conversion of cis to trans or trans to cis. That interconversion of an alkene is known as an isomerization process. Irradiation of olefins with proper UV radiation causes pi to pi star transition, resulting in a singlet excited state. So when such unsaturated molecule, that is olefin, that is alkene molecule, absorbs ultraviolet radiation, due to presence of double bond, there is pi to pi star transition takes place. This excited state singlet may undergo isomerization or may change to triplet state by intersystem crossing, that is ISE, intersystem crossing, which then undergoes isomerization. So in the first case, the molecule absorbs energy pi to pi star, that is molecule undergoes excitation from lower energy to the higher singlet energy state, and it comes to triplet state through intersystem crossing and then undergoes isomerization. In the excited state, the homolytic fusion of double bond takes place, that is pi bond takes place, resulting in a radical. So when molecule absorbs light radiation, the double bond is get reduced, or it get homolytically fused into a single bonded molecule with the formation of a radical. Then there will be rotation around this single bond in a diradical molecule. After that, p orbitals again overlap and they form other isomer, that is, if cis molecule undergoes isomerization, it converts to trans and trans converts to cis. Now we are going to see the example of this photoisomerization process and the example of stilbene. So this is a stilbene, carbon double bond carbon, hydrogen is there, here is hydrogen, and this is a C6H5, C6H5, that is the ethene from the ethene molecule, hydrogen from each carbon is replaced by a pH, then it becomes a stilbene. So when the cis or trans stilbene is irradiated around 210 nanometer radiation, this molecule gives a mixture of cis and trans, cis of 93.5% and the trans isomer is of 7% is formed. So this is a trans stilbene. So when it is irradiated with a light radiation of 210 nanometer, this molecule isomerizes to the cis isomer. Now see this mechanism, what happens when the molecule absorbs light radiation. So the cis stilbene, when it is irradiated around 210 nanometer, it undergoes excitation from lower energy, that is, if it is an S0 to S1 state, then there is an intersystem crossing takes place and there is a that molecule converts to triplet state. The same here, the trans stilbene, when it is also irradiated with H nu, it first excited to S1, then comes to T1 by intersystem crossing. Then these molecules, cis molecule use trans and trans molecules use cis. So this is a common triplet state of that stilbene molecule, and this common triplet state molecule gives a cis molecule of 93% and trans of 7%. So photoisomerization of stilbene can be brought about directly or through a sensitizer like a benzophenone. In the last lecture we have seen the photosensitization process. So through the photosensitization process, by use of benzophenone, we can carry out this isomerization of olefins. So this is what it means by photoisomerization. In this case, isomerization of one isomer to another, that is cis to trans or trans to cis, by use of UV radiation near about 210 nanometer. The stilbene undergoes isomerization to the trans to cis or cis to trans. So this is example of photoisomerization.